It's always great to see our friend Georgia Kester from Ruby Supplements at Price Cutter because we learn so much. And we learn vitamins and supplements we might need that we didn't even know we needed.
Yes. Every week you come, I'm like, okay, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that.
And because of you, I had texted Maddie to get some stuff for the show, and while I was at Price Cutter, I went to Ruby Supplements and stocked up on a lot of new vitamins that I got. So I'm very excited about it.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the results.
Okay,
so
I'll let you know.
You'll have to keep me informed.
So what are we talking about today?
So today we're going to talk about adaptogens. So last time I was here, we talked about women's health. This time I was thinking maybe we could address, stress issues, things that might affect us in our daily lives. We go into the fight or flight mode when there's really nothing to be stressed or fight or flight about. So oftentimes when that happens, our cortisol levels shoot up. For instance, if there's kind of an emergency, but not really an emergency. So for instance, I used to teach, if something comes up last minute, you're just like, oh my gosh, but when you have something like this, it kind of helps you mitigate that. And sort of, instead of just going from straight into the stress part and the excitability part into the exhaustion. So we want to avoid that fatigue, the exhaustion, and just like be able to sort of keep calm and carry on, kind of thing.
Nice.
So,
okay.
I wish you were at my house last night. I could have used all of these things because I went fight or flight and I flighted.
Well, the main thing with these, so our hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis system, so a lot of these things will attach to that. So it's sort of like an adaptogen. So think of it like a receptor. So you've got like a connector here, and then you've got the adaptogen, which comes in and fills that gap. That's what that does for our HPA. So when it fills in those gaps, it sort of balances out those hormones. So if we're missing one, it'll kind of balance that out. If we're too high in one, it'll be like, let's take that down a notch, right? So some of these, what these do, they kind of help balance that out. So ginseng, this is, a lot of people associate that with energy, but it can also help with memory retention, things of that nature. Because when we get stressed out, we tend to get brain fog and forget things. So,
well, Maddie and I can't remember what we made on the show last week, so maybe we need that.
I think we do.
Maybe we do.
Jeremy, we need a lot more than just that. I'm just going to keep it to that.
Well, ginseng and kava will help with that, definitely. Ashwagandha is great all the way around, and this one, it depends on your system. So for somebody like me, I would take it during the day because it can give you energy. Some people, they can take it at night with other items, your other regimen, just to kind of keep yourself calm. But this is one of those ones that's a regulator. So you'll see it in multivitamins, you'll see it in, I found it in a collagen one time, so it just kind of helps kind of keep you balanced throughout the day.
Oh.
So, which is nice. So it's not something that, it's just gonna, give you that jolt of energy. It's gonna be a sustained energy.
Oh,
Okay,
I like
that's
that.
good, yes.
So we've got astragalus. This is actually from Teeter Creek Farms. It's in Ava, Missouri. And that is an immune helper. So if you have a weak immune system, that's a great one for that. Helps with stress. I mean, obviously all of these help with stress.
Right.
So.
And that's a little dropper.
I was going to say, so you put that on like the bottom of your tongue?
You can put it in your tongue, you can put it in water, you can put it in juice.
Oh.
So you can put it in a few different things and like just put it in a shaker bottle with your water, maybe your protein.
Absolutely.
Does it have a flavor?
It doesn't really. If you mix it with water or juice, it doesn't really have a strong flavor. If you did it straight on the tongue, it does have kind of a bitter, kind of grassy taste to it.
Okay.
So this one is licorice. This one is great for oxidative stress, so great antioxidant. A lot of these are antioxidants, so anti-aging, but this specifically helps with tummy issues, which we all know licorice can help with that, peppermint, indigestion, things of that nature. But this will help with oxidative stress to kind of, keep you looking young, even though you might be like in the stressed out zone. So, but yeah.
I like that.
Same with rhodiola rosea. I think we talked about that
I
before.
love saying that word, rhodiola.
Rhodiola?
Rhodiola. I love saying it. I don't know what it does.
I've never heard of that word before. Rhodiola ozala?
Rhodiola rosea, and it's a beautiful plant. And that's the one that helps with serotonin, because I know you do your serotonin segments. So,
Yes, oh, thank you.
yeah, so that might be a good one to talk about on there.
Change it to rhodiola.
Rhodiola.
John Rhodiola.
Rhodiola.
Not your first rhodiola.
Yes, exactly. That's good.
That's really good.
But this is, it's a great supplement. So I usually take mine probably about midday, maybe about noon, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 o'clock, just depends. But somewhere in there to kind of give you that, just that extra push through the afternoon, because it does help with energy. So, but he keeps that stress at bay. So.
Okay.
Okay.
This one, holy basil, that's kind of like the peak, one of the peak helpful resistors. So this comes in a tea form as well. You can get it in other forms. I've done it in a tea. Most people prefer a pill because you can just one and done, but I kind of like to sip and work on stuff and have my tea. But that is a great stress reliever.
Can I just say, holy basil, Batman?
There. I was like,
Sorry,
how
I just
can we capitalize off
do.
holy basil? I was trying to think, but you beat me to it.
Well, I mean, maybe Batman could use some, but it's great for midday as well, like this one. It gives you energy without that rush like caffeine does, where you get that crash. And this one, I mean, I can't talk enough about curcumin and turmeric. Wonderful supplement. That one can help with pain, inflammation as well. It helps to cross the blood-brain barrier. So it's not just the APA axis, it's also the blood-brain barrier. Helps to, get those molecules in there, attach to those receptors and keep you from getting inflamed. So a lot of times when we have chronic stress, we're inflamed. That's when we develop fibromyalgia, a lot of things like that. So it definitely helps with fibromyalgia. Kava root, that's another one that's really phenomenal. That one adapts, I can't even
That's all right.
speak. Adapts and attaches to our GABA receptors. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. So that one really, it sort of has the effects of if you were to have an alcoholic beverage. So it keeps you calm like that, but it doesn't have the jolt of the caffeine. So it kind of keeps an even homeostasis.
Okay.
CBD, that is kind of a buzzy thing right now. CBD, so this comes from the hemp plant, so I know a lot of people don't know as much about this. This one you compare with ashwagandha. So you've got the relaxation and you've got the energy retention of the ashwagandha, but then you've got the CBD, which kind of helps to kind of keep you calm throughout the day.
Okay.
So some people, they can take this during the day. I myself have to take it at night because I'm out in 30 minutes. So that valerian root and magnesium, they all knock me out within 30 minutes. So, but this is a phenomenal one. And then we've even got it for pets too. So if you have an anxious pet.
Oh, I need that.
I was going to say, your little fur babies.
Yes, I need that.
So if they're having issues, that'll help them with their receptors as well. And
You know what, Georgia? I can tell you know a lot about
power.
this. That's amazing, because this ain't your first rodeo. Yeah, so there we go. Ahead of Ruby Supplements at Price Cutter for everything you need. Georgia, thank you so much.
thank you guys,
Georgia.
thank you.
All right, coming up, I'm filling you in on what's happening in Hollywood in this week's What the Hollywood?
Holy basil.
Holy basil.
Holy basil,
What the
Maddie.
Hollywood.